Afternoon, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and welcome back to Labyrinth of Touhou. Alright, I did a lot of off-screen grinding. The requirement to do the event that I wanted to do, involving Kaguya on back at floor 12, is 2,000 battle points amongst 4 characters, Sanae, Reisen, Eirin, and Mokou. So in other words, you either need 2,000 in one of them, or a combination that leads to 2,000 amongst all 4 of them. If you don't have these points and you just want to get these points real quick, the easiest way to do it is just to make a party of Mokou, Eirin, Reisen, and Sanae, and just go to like first floor or something, and then just grind out 250 battles, because then they'll give you 500 battle points for each of them. And that's 2,000. I didn't do that. I grinded with just Reisen. So that I was looking at probably another 1,000 battles. Thankfully, I didn't end up doing 1,000 battles. I ended up doing a little less than 400. I think this has to do with the fact that when I was grinding the floor 13, I had Reisen in the back slot just to be there, and I think that got her a lot of battle points then. So I didn't have to grind as much as I needed to, but I am a little over leveled. I'm actually over leveled for the next major boss, but that's not too big of a deal. I've been spending all my skill points mainly on, I spent a bunch on increasing SP levels to level 30, TP levels to 5, so I can explore a bit better. And then I started working on affinities for pretty much all my characters, except for Reisen and Aya. Aya I probably will end up dropping later in the game, and Reisen I'm going to be replacing with Kaguya once I pick her up. So I have the requirements. I went and checked, and I was able to get into the boss fight that's going to be coming up. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's go to floor 13. And something to show off, I grinded on floor 15, so I did get some decent XP. I was already over leveled anyway, so it didn't give me too many levels, but it was still a decent boost. But some things I want to show off is the drops I've been getting. Let's see, I got a bunch of these Explode Monkey Lord DXs, I got tons of Polymorph Liquid, I got some Absolute Defenses, I got some Crystal Orbs, and I think I got a couple of Fairy Wings. What else did I get? Oh, I have now 27 Rings of Hades, and I ended up getting like 2 Blue Sabers as well, so I got a bunch of items, and I'm going to be selling them after this boss fight. Alright, we need to get our party set up. I'm still in grind mode, so we need you, and you. Much like before, this is going to be a boss fight you need a lot of resistances for, so I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of. Love Machine. You don't need silence resistance, so Love Machine as well. And for you... Sheesh, I don't even know what to give you. I think I'll just let you take the hit. And you're pretty much... Well, actually, I can replace yours with, something. Not sure what. Sorry, I'm getting some frame rate again. I'll fix that in a little bit. Alright, I'll just give you the Fire God Bracer, and I should get you to 300 something. Okay. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm freezing up. Alright, this boss fight will be very familiar to anyone who's been keeping track of these videos. Alright, we're all set up, and hopefully we're good enough to fight this boss. I think we are. I even was able to survive the first hit, even though I was in my grind group. Well, half my party was. But this boss is tough, simply because it's just a powerhouse as well. Alright. Hey, Kaguya. Huh? She's not here. Hey, Kaguya. What? Marissa, this is what? This looks like ashes? What's this mean? Ah, maybe these ashes are the heated table and TV. Rainbow, behind you! Look familiar? Alright, this is Kaguya's foe. This is the last foe. Don't worry, this is the last time we'll fight this boss. Pretty much it's just like the other 2 foes, but stronger. So let's get this started. Apparently I managed to go first, so that's nice. Oh, I even get the buff first. Wow, that's amazing. Yay for speed. Flowing Hellfire. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It did take a chunk out of Remelia. She has the lowest fire resistance out of the group. So, same deal as before. This boss has decent defense and very good fire affinity. I'm gonna go ahead and use Suwaku, Thunder Cloud Sickleback. And remember, I have 3 rounds before he uses that attack again. I'm gonna go ahead and use Froggy Brave's Elements. 60,000 damage, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and swap in, what should I swap in next? I'll do Rumia. Spear of Gunk here. That's another 35,000. Thundercloud Sickleback. I'll go ahead and heal you. Let's try Moonlight Ray and see how that does. 35,000, not bad. Tackle for 72 damage. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swap you out for another character to Suwaku again. Thundercloud Sickleback. Spear of Gun here. It's just usual routine here. Froggy Brave's Elements. 72,000. Am I even debuffing this thing? No, not really. Okay. Yeah, Rumi's good enough. Slash. Thundercloud Sickleback. Everyone's SP is at level 30 now, so I at least have a little bit more, I guess you could say, mana to spend in combat. Go ahead and do Colorful Rain. Heal up. Moonlight Ray. 42,000. Swap you back in for you. Attack. Alright, next attack will be Flowing Hellfire, so I need to get ready. Froggy Brave's Elements. We're doing pretty good damage. This boss shouldn't last very long at all. Remove. Go ahead and focus. Thundercloud Sickleback on you. That way I don't have to do another Curse of Lad Taps. Great Hawkery Barrier. Heal on you. Just trying to let him use that attack first. There it is, Flowing Hellfire. Ow. Wasn't too bad at all. We'll go ahead and do Thundercloud Sickleback again. Alright, we need Suwaku again. Tackle. It's not going to do much. It did 0 damage now. Froggy Brave's Elements. 58,000. I don't know if it's actually vulnerable to cold, but I figure I'd use it simply because I don't think snake eating frog or whatever does enough damage. It's gonna do as much damage because it's physical. Alright, Rumi again. Jeez, how many hit points does this thing have? I think it's 500,000, but I don't remember. I didn't really feel like looking up the stats for this one because it's literally the same boss but with higher stats. Slash blah blah blah. Thundercloud Sickleback. Go ahead and swap in Suwaku. There we go. Easy enough. I think he has the same chance of dropping Fire Guard Bracers. Actually, no, he actually has a chance of dropping a decent drop, but I honestly do not remember what it is. I'll look it up later, maybe, if I remember. And, yeah, we're good to go. That thing keeps on popping up. What the heck is it? Well, it's appeared 3 times now, so it should be okay. No, I don't get you. Anyway, Kaguya, why did you just show up like nothing happened? What were you up to? I wasn't up to anything. I was just bored watching TV when that thing suddenly appeared in flames. Geez, Rainbow, why is the barrier you erected so ineffective? Well, a barrier deflecting that fire is a little... But Francis, as long as you're safe... How am I safe? Jeez, you told me to stay here because it's dangerous, but in the end, being here alone puts me in the most danger. No, that's... my apologies. So in other words, I'm going with you all this time. No objections, right, Eirin? I suppose not. Alright, this time I will protect you myself. Right now, you haven't really protected me even once, though. Ooh, that's harsh. Kaguya should join the party. So there we go. Let's go back to Gensokyo. And swap some people out. Skull Mention. Swap you out with... Kaguya. Oh, actually, one other thing I need to do here. Unequip non-party characters, please. Thank you. Because I don't intend on that. Sorry for any Reisen fans. I'm not going to be using her simply because I used her through the my last playthrough. So that's the last time you'll see Reisen. She is really good for the upcoming boss, but I have enough debuffers that I should be able to make up for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and level up Kaguya, because this is going to be our new caster. So let's get that taken care of. Get some magic. More magic. There we go. Now let's take a look at her. Status, Kaguya. Alright, Kaguya I have a little experience using, but I end up replacing it with another character in my previous playthroughs, but I intend on keeping her for this one. Sorry. Her stat growths are okay. She doesn't have very much hit points, but her mag growth is pretty decent, and has decent mind, and I guess her defense is okay for a caster. Her affinities are amazing. They're all, you know, above 100. Her affliction resist are pretty decent as well as her resistance to debuffs. I guess you can say it's above average. She has 5 spells. First one is Dragon Necklace. It's a multi-target non-elemental spell. It's okay. A lot of her spells are very expensive. This is her only spell that can be stopped by defenses, which is kind of a unique feature for Kaguya, which I'll go on to in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and skip over this one, and go over Fire Rat's Robe. Fire Rat's Robe is 64 cost as well. It's multi-target. All of her attack spells are multi-target. Fire Rat's Robe is a fire elemental spell, and has a decent mag influence, but the main thing about Fire Rat's Robe is it has it's 100% piercing. No defenses will affect this. So even if a monster is immune to magic due to having ridiculously high mind, this attack will go through it. Swallow Kari's Shell, 64 cost, nature element, multi-target, also pierces all defenses, but it's a little lower power, but it has the ability to remove status effects and debuffs off of Kaguya. So in other words, it cleanses herself while damaging the monster she's attacking. It removes poison, paralysis, silence, and all debuffs, which is kind of untrue because you cannot remove silence simply because she can't cast while silenced. But the rest of the stuff, yes, it will be removed. Horai Barrage. This is her main spell that she blew us up with on my failed attempt to fight her. It's multi-target spirit, has high delay, has really high mag percentage, and it pierces all defenses. So it's very good for clearing stuff once you have enough SP to support it. And let's go back to this. This is Buddhist Stone Bowl. It's a single target buff spell. It increases all stats by 25%, and sets that person's active gouge to 110%, which means they go next. The only exception to this rule is if she casts it on herself, which only it won't work. It'll just leave her at 50% instead of 110. But this is a good spell for just a quick buff on a nuker. So instead of swapping in and out like you always do, you can just use her to recharge the person's active gouge and fire off another nuke before having to swap them out. So it's a decent little spell. It can be kind of hard to use due to how you have to set it up. I mean, you have to have Kaguya out, obviously, so she's going to be kind of in the line of fire if you're going to try to use it. But she is kind of a mage tank, so you can keep her in the back row, and she should be okay. But yeah, this is going to be our newest caster. I'm going to see if I can take advantage of piercing qualities. She also covers multiple elements for her AoEs, which is kind of nice. Also something I didn't really realize until I was grinding earlier today. When you cast spells and it shows the name of the spell on the screen, the text is colored based off the element of the spell. So if it's white font, it's non-element. If it's red font, it's fire. If it's yellow, it's wind. If it's dark blue, it's cold. If it's green, it's nature-based. If it's light, if it's cyan, I guess you can call it, it's spirit. And if it's violet, it is mystic. So if you don't know what a certain type of attack is actually doing, you just look at the font color, and it'll at least tell you the element. Alright, so that's everything. So I think I mentioned that I was going to start selling stuff around floor 16. It was either that or 18. I kind of want to do 16 simply because well, see this party? This is going to be our party until the end of the main story. After the end of the main story, I have an idea of one character I do want to swap in, and it'll probably end up replacing Aya. But for right now, that's not going to happen until after floor 20. So up till the end of the main story, this is our party. Unless I screw up and I really just need someone else. Alright, let's go to Aki's house. Sell equipment. So the way this works is, you notice these little spots that have ×1, which means I only have one of that item. I can't sell it if it's the last item I own. So it's this is actually a good idea because you do need one of every item for going beyond floor 20. So it already makes sure you don't sell what you already own, or what you only have one of. You also notice that it has a price. If you look here, it says the price of the item. And it has a multiplier. The more you sell of a certain item, the more this multiplier will increase, and the price will actually go up. So if I sell this, it gets another 10%. So now, you see it's 35 base, but with 110, it's now 38. So I'm pretty sure it takes care of it all at once if I sell them all at once, so let's sell all that. Alright, sell all this. It's a really good idea to go ahead and sell these base stat items, because you really don't need them at this point. Okay, some power belts. Right now I was at around 44,000, I think, actually around 40,000 skill points, and just watch it grow. Yeah, look at this. These are from the monkey lords, the monkey, yeah, explode monkey lords that I've been getting. So there you go, that's another 40,000 right there. These aren't worth much. These aren't worth much. But these, on the other hand, bam, 90,000. And the multiplier is now 320%. So yeah, look at all this. Just gonna sell all this stuff. Sorry if this is a little boring. I'm just showing off, you know, how important selling your items is later on. I mean, I could have done this sooner, but really, I try to save up as much as possible, and it's really paying off now. So, and right now I'm just selling the base stuff, you know, the stuff that only increases one stats. Got these speed items. There we go. The evasion items are useless, but they are worth money. And we really don't need the straw rings, or the lemons, or even the frozen frogs. We really don't need them. Bomb rings, nah, we don't need those either. We have better affinity items. We'll keep all of these affinity items for right now, just because. Just making sure everything's alright. Yep, those are good. We definitely don't need this many big Yamabiko necklaces, so I'm just gonna sell 4 of them. Paralyzed rings, we definitely don't need that many. Sell 5 of those. Ring of Hades, we sell a bunch of this. We don't need this many rings of Hades. Like, I could probably sell even more of these actually, but 20 should be good enough. There we go. Fragment of Souls, these are recovery items, we don't need those. Just making sure, okay. Blade Quinzarts, Unwavering Wills, Cloak of the Bats, some Black Onyxes, And there you go. I think that's good enough for right now. I now have 637,000 skill points to spend, most of which is going to be devoted to getting Kaguya caught up. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera off here, and when we come back, we'll be starting on floor 16. So be right back, guys. And we're back. I spent all my skill points. I upped Kaguya's stats to be up with everyone else. I also used all the extra SP to get everyone's affinities, except for Aya's, to level 20. And then I started working on building everyone's speed to level 40, and that's when I started running out of skill points. So yeah, that was a good boost. I got Kaguya all caught up. I equipped her with some various items, mainly just stuff to get her resistances up. Other than that, I'm not too worried about it. I don't remember much about floor 16. I do know we probably gonna have to go find some switches and stuff like that before we can progress. There's also going to be some place that's unlocked because we fought that one boss before the stairs of back down in floor 15. Before the stairs, there was that one thing called Great Stamp. Killing that unlocks something in floor 16 that we'll be able to access and get some nice items for. So, with that all taken care of, let's get things started. I went with a more offense-oriented formation as always, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, looks like we got two paths to choose from. As you recall, this teleport doesn't do anything yet. So, okay, good. It actually converged. That's good. I honestly don't remember anything about the enemies on this floor. So, we have Hell Bellmares, Impurity Spreaders, and Gold Sorceresses. I've heard the Gold Sorceresses are pretty nasty. 1 second, adjusting my volume. Alright, I'm gonna try using Cold Element and see how that goes. Okay, not too bad. At least it hurts them. We'll try God Slash. Killed all of those except for her, and we'll go ahead and punch that. Still alive, wow. This thing takes a beating. Let's try Fire. 30,000, not bad. Okay, that thing has a lot of hit points, but doesn't seem to have any good defenses. And we're getting a lot of, we got like 3,000 XP and 2,000 skill points from this fight, so this is a good grinding floor. Assuming you can actually fight the things on this floor. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of backtracking, because I don't even know where I'm going right now. More of these guys. Let's try, Nature. Let's see how that goes. Lowers defenses, good, and let's go ahead and do Flash and Cherry Blossom. Okay, killed that. I'm just going to have you focus, and see if Fire Rot and Throw is enough. Yep, it is. Kaguya spells are very expensive, so buffing her SP was pretty good. She already had a decent growth as is, so definitely balanced out. Go ahead and swap in Alice. And Alice should be able to handle things. God, there's a lot of directions to choose from here. Okay, we'll go ahead and do Froggy Brave's Elements. Okay, that's not a good element to use. It does debuff Mind though, so it's not that bad. Oh, they're resistant to Mind. Okay. Good to know, good to know. This might get a little ugly. Fire Rat Throat. Killed 2 of them. God Press. Ow. And Flame Blast. Yeah, that was some nasty AoEs. Alright. Heal you up. Secret Dolls again. Alright, we need a physical base attacker, so let's go ahead and swap someone in. Could use Aya, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's see how Aya does. I haven't been really leveling up her stats though, so... Her attack is still level 40, so it should still be good enough. Oh, hello. We got some Mandragoras and Evil Spheres. I honestly don't know much about these attackers. So, whoa. but they are fast. Little Legion. Only killed one. Poison powder. 0 damage. Poisoned. Okay, just a bunch of poison. That's gonna be a little annoying, but not that bad. Just take out the poison on her. Alright, I have fire against nature. Yep, good enough. Kaga is very reliable as a sweeper, assuming you don't cast the wrong elements. I mean, it's all piercing, except for like one attack. Alright, we'll just backtrack. A lot of directions to choose from here. Ghost now, alright. Killed those easy enough. See if return to anonymous is enough. Whoa, yes it is, and they are vulnerable to fire. Alright. Oh great, more of these guys. Alright. Decent damage. Let's try Little Legion. Yeah, that does a lot better. Pretty much just cleaning house at this point. Alright. Just making sure. Just checking SP levels mainly. Treasure box, open it. 24,000 skill points. Nice. Whoa, bloodsuckers. Don't know how they get blood when they have an arm stuck in their mouth, but whatever. Seeker dolls. Okay, killed those at least. Mount Breaker just in case. Actually, her spirit attack might do more damage, but I'll try that next time, if I remember. Alright, killed those. Kaga has enough for at least one more spellcast. Kaga is a little slow, speed-wise. She's actually the first person I gave level 40 in speed, just so I can get her caught up. But that's usually how it is for really powerful nukers. Okay. And we got some of those Black Knights from the floor before, so those guys are not much of an issue at all. Gonna do a Little Legion. There we go. Gonna have to swap in some people soon. That's okay. Okay. Formation, get you and you back. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, good news, this connects. Froggy Brave's Element's probably the best option. Doesn't... Yeah, that's not much we can do about that. 0 damage, poison. Paralysis. That actually does damage, that's kind of annoying. And they blow flames. Okay, these guys are pretty fast. And can do poison as well. God slash, please. Okay, so we need some faster people. Good to know, good to know. Actually, let's try that. See if Rainbow can pull her weight. as most of them. Breaker. Yeah, fire on road. God press, which is nature element apparently. Yeah, Remus able to do much damage here, unfortunately. Alright, we need to do some swapping. Get you back in. Yeah, our main issue is we don't have very fast... We can't keep up with these guys, unfortunately. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Let's see how that goes. We are exploring pretty quickly though, so I'm not really complaining there. And they are worth decent XP. And as far as I know, there's only one boss on this floor, and it's at the very end. Sorry, some frame rate right there. Some fairy edge. And some death. Nice. Attack. Box, open it. Ring of Hades. Oh great, I can sell another one of those things. What do we have here? Okay, not bad for damage. Let's do some spirit-based damage and see how that does. Not too bad. Brilliant Ranger. 21,000, wow. We teleported. Okay. That's probably one of the sigils I got unlocked. I'm not entirely sure though. We'll know soon enough if there's just nothing but treasure. Open treasure box. Shiva's leather boots. Yep, that was probably the one that got great stamp unlocked for us when we killed him. So let's take a look at that. Shiva's leather boots. Plus 48 attack and defense, plus 40% speed, paralyze and death resistance, plus 15. That is an awesome item. If I only knew who to give it to. Actually, I can give it right to Yomu, and Yomu will be even faster, and I'm getting some frame rates. That's awful. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Shiva's leather boots are rather good. I don't have to use that paralyzed ring anymore, at least. So yeah, we're good to go. And Yomu's a little bit faster now. Alright. Well, let's just keep going. Confines. Okay, we're all set up here. Swap in on you. Unfortunately, since my guys are so fast, they're not giving my other team members time to recover SP, even though they're in the back row. Alright, this is all going to spread out some more. Paralyzed. Okay, that works. Let's do, Little Legion. Large defense. So yeah, they're all down to 50% defense. We'll do Flashing Cherry Blossom next. Brilliant Legend, let's see how that does. Not really that good. Telina Shell Necklace. Oh, not bad as a drop. Okay, that's connected. Great, more to you guys. Alright, narrow confines. Killed those. And it was just fast enough to attack this. Fortunately, Komachi's out of SP, so we're gonna have to swap someone else in. let's get Yugi in. Which is probably not fast enough to hit those plant things, unfortunately. Okay, what do we got here? Treasure box. Open it. It's Miraculous Flame. I believe I know what that is. It's a... Where is it? Miraculous Flame. It's the tier 4 stamina item. Gets plus 8 TP. So, good if you need to grind... well, if you just need to grind or just need a lot of TP to explore with. Alright, little Legion. I'm a little bit in trouble right now, because I need to focus first. Switch in, remove. Storm on Mokou. Not enough damage. This could be ugly. Yield Sealing Circle. Killed one. Paralyze the other two. Perfect. Breaker. Oh, it does do a little bit more damage. Okay. Knock out 3 steps. 80,000 damage, wow. Alright. We'll just keep Rainbow out for right now. Continue following some of these paths. That dead end. I don't really remember how big this floor is. I don't think it's too bad, but it still could be a... Well, I mean, it's called Labyrinth of Touhou for a reason. But... Alright, let's do a... Flashing Cherry Blossom. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. It did okay damage. Breaker. Okay, they don't seem bad. They have around 30,000 HP or so, 40,000 maybe. It's not too bad. Okay, we need some new people. Oops. There we go. And that's really all I can do right now. Let's go this way first. Okay. We need, this move. That'll lower defense. Let's do Fantasy Seal. There we go. These things are weak against Spirit. Okay, let's head up first. I'll break you guys again. Kill the flame at least. And are you fast enough to kill this thing? Paralyzed one of them, okay. That's about all I can really ask for at this point. I'll heal you. And Storm on Mokou. That should be... Yeah, that's good enough. It's all the way over across here. Sorry, a little bit of frame rate right there. Alright, we want this move. Some defense downs. Try to paralyze. There we go, everyone paralyzed. And killed one at least. Kill the other. Alright, we need to do some swapping because Meiling's out of stamina. Good, Romelia out there. You're out of SP. You're good, and you're good. Alright. video is probably going a little long, so maybe I'll see about cutting it soon. I just want to see if this loops around on itself, because that'll make my exploring a little bit easier. And I just cast the wrong spell. That's alright. Huh. Not good enough. God press. Didn't even hurt most of my guys. That's pretty good. God press is usually like one of those spells that you just like. It's like flowing hellfire. You don't want to get hit by it. But my group's taking it pretty good. Oh, one-way path right there. Interesting. Oh, I'll deal. Oh, I see. There's multiple one-way paths in this part. Well, let's pick one. And we'll take it for better and for worse. Okay. You can see on the circle. Killed you. Paralyzed you. Alright, let's do this one over here. And it brought us a full circle. Okay, good. Let's see. I'm just checking to see if I have anything to cover. How are we looking on resources? Yeah, we can go ahead and cut this a little short, I guess. So I'll go ahead and call this a video for right now, and when we come back, we'll be exploring more of floor 16. We found some decent items, and we still got a lot to explore apparently, so I'm the Depressed Hero, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you guys.